Hi everyone, this is Grace Estrada, All College Curriculum Chair, and this brief video is to help you find your proposal drafts in CurriQunet Maverick. So let's start with going to our website, ebc.edu, and the easiest step to take would be to go to the search bar and enter CurriQunet. Select search, and you will receive a number of results. Select the first one. Now that you're here on the CurriQunet page, you have two options, CurriQunet Login and Curriculum Search. Select CurriQunet Login, and this is where it will take you. This is what is known as the public dashboard, where the SLOAC chair, IEC chair, and I have put a number of checklists to help you in terms of submitting things properly. So if you're selecting, if you're going to submit an assessment, I recommend you go to the SLO Assessment Report Pre-Submission Checklist. Before you complete your program review, make sure you look at the program review checklist. And if you are updating a course, select the Modify Course checklist. I'm going to go ahead and do that so you can see what you find. And this has each tab of a course proposal modification listed and what we are looking for. So make sure you have that up so that before you launch your proposal, you know that you're reaching everything that you need to. So back here, this is again the public dashboard. Go to the login page. And this is what is known as the global dashboard, which you can customize yourself. So from my global dashboard, I have my courses and approvals up. So you can adjust that, and that'll be another video. So here we go to curriculum, and you have a number of choices. Approvals is where you go if you have some modifications to make to something you submitted. Or if you are part of a review team, that's where you'll see the proposals that will be up for review. Now, if you are doing a course proposal, select course. If it's a program, select program. If you're doing an SLO or PLO assessment report, go to assessment. And for program review, you go to program review. The steps are the same in terms of obtaining a draft. So let's say it's a course, you would go to My Proposals, and then Status, select Draft, and then go to the search bar. So that will list all the course proposals that are in draft form. So you would choose the one that you want to work on. And then, as I mentioned, it's a good idea before you launch it to review each component that is listed in the checklist. And that way, your proposal will be what we call clean and require minimal adjustments. Then once you're sure everything is correct, you would click on Launch. Let's go back to this checklist, and you'll see that I have some kind of tips for success. So once you launch your proposal, you want to make sure you pay attention to your email. You will receive an email from CurriQunet that says you have a proposal in the review process. If any of the reviewers are requesting changes, you will receive a notification through your email. Let's say it's all clean and nobody is requesting changes, then you'll receive an email when your proposal is on the tech review agenda. So you want to make sure you attend that. And then after tech review is passed, your proposal will be up for the All College Curriculum Committee review. And you'll also receive an email when that is on the agenda. Just to give you an idea of our workflow, I included it here on the checklist, so you have a sense of perhaps how long it will take or what are the steps that are going on. Now, going back to your, in case it wasn't a course that you're looking for, let's say it's an assessment. Remember, we have SLO assessment reports due at least once a year for all SLOs and all active courses. Similarly, you would go to My Proposals, proposal type, status, you would go to draft and go to search. And that will list all the SLO assessment proposals you have in draft form. You would click on the proposal and continue working on it. If it has orange, it means that it's not complete yet. So you want to make sure you complete all the requirements. And once it's ready, the orange buttons will turn to green and you can launch it. So I think that is it. I hope this was helpful. you have any questions, please contact me at grace.estrada@evc.edu. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.